Hi, in case you'd wondered what I've been up to because I've been a bit quiet. Well, up here in Queensland, we don't do much this time of year. It's January, it is raining all the time, and when it's not, it's too hot to do anything. Well, there's another day at work. How do you work in there? Water's coming in everywhere. So, I'll let you know how I went last year. I had a pretty good year. Yeah. Working on this door at the moment. Getting it ready for when I head back out. The sides on the back of the ute. To be able to a couple upgrades, and then we'll talk about some gold. Right, so I've made that smaller, brought that in, normal stuff. Upgraded the electronics, upgraded the fluids. Couldn't get the right size pantry, so I just made my own. And if you want to see how I made that, I did do a video, but I didn't release it. I don't know if people are interested in how that come about, but if you want to know, let me know. So, why did I do all this? Just so I'd make the bedroom better. So that should be hanging up there. Nice little mozzie net around. You can open all the doors up, or your bed set up, you just pull over, jump in. Anyway, we'll talk about some dog. Just mind the absolute mess of this place. I'm just moving things around and I'm really not getting anywhere. Not too many hobbies. This is the electronics part of the setup. Got all my high painters, pumps, everything in there. But yeah, anyway, you want to see the gold. That's some of the gold I'd had in the acid. Now I only go out once a month for a weekend. I'm not out there all the time. 2024, I got over 2.5 ounces for the year. Mostly with the 7,000. Alright, I'll put a photo up with what that looked like before it went in the acid. Alright, that was an ironstone specie, about 1.3 ounces total weight. Actually, I'll see if I can weigh it up now for you. Okay, here we go. $33.49. Wow. Ounces. 1.1. I suppose that's in troy ounces. Anyway. Alright. So, how did that go from 1.3 down to 1.1? Well, there's a little bit of quartz in it. See how it was all ironstone to start off with. Then when we got rid of the ironstone that was coated all around it, turned into a quartz specie. And the reason it's losing weight is every time you pick it up, it's very crystallised. Every time you rub it, see, bits are falling off. I know you're telling me, don't rub it. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going to happen. So when a big piece like that goes in the river, that's tumbled around, pieces are set breaking off all the time. So those little spets that you're finding out in the river, that ended up at the very start being a very, very big piece of gold. Anyway, we'll dip it back in the acid and we'll keep going. The worst that'll happen, it'll just fall to bits and I'll melt it down. Then you got pieces like this coming down the river. Bits are breaking off of that all the time. All the little quartz. Every time it gets hit by a rock, it'll get flattened, smoothed out, until eventually you get the river-worn pieces that you see today that you're picking up in your pans and little bits on the detector. But they all started off like that, in a bit of quartz somewhere. So anyway, that was my year. Not all those are from this year. That one was a 10 gram piece, but somebody bought that off of me. I think a couple of those are from last year and maybe a couple from the year before. But yeah, all up this year, over 2.5 ounces. I'm pretty happy with that. So can't wait to get back out, do it all then. Alright, see you next time.